Welcome to Springfield Blitz. I'm Christopher Stone alongside Zool Manzi.
Hey guys, I'm so excited to be here. It's playoff time. I'm very happy to be here, Chris.
I feel your passion, man. Hey, it's playoffs, so that means both teams come in tonight at 0-0. We got the Central Golden Eagles taking on the Holyoke Purple Knights here at Berte Field in Springfield, Mass. So, Zool, these two teams played a little over a month ago, back in September. Want to give us a quick recap of how that went and what we can look forward to?
Yeah, the previous match was actually on Thursday, September 24th, here at Berte Field. And in the first quarter, it was scoreless. Neither team scored and didn't really operate. But later on, you see teams like Central progressing. Tariq Estrada-Krabs had 3 rushing touchdowns, and in the second quarter, Devontae Wardell had a catch to score as well. And then later on in the fourth quarter and the third quarter, Andrew Peltier, who was Holyoke's quarterback, had 2 running touchdowns. So even though he can pass, he can rush the ball as well. And the final score was 23-20 Central.
So it sounds like it could be a close one if Holyoke's offense can kick it into 5th gear. But look out for that Central speedy defense and that run power from Tariq Estrada-Krabs. We're going to send it upstairs for the opening kickoff.
Welcome, guys, to the football action tonight here at Berte Field. We have the Central Golden Eagles in the black and gold versus the Holyoke Knights, who are in the white and purple. So what do you expect to see, Chris?
Well, it looks like Central's going to kick off to the Purple Knights. Expect Peltier to have a good passing game. He's definitely going to pass the rock as much as he can tonight. But Central's defense is going to be waiting for him. And kickoff underway, and
Wardell.
Holyoke finds a hole, and they get almost to midfield. Get the numbers in a minute.
Yeah.
So good start by Holyoke, getting close to midfield. 11:52. Only 8 seconds off the clock. So now you want to look for number 1, Devontae Wardell. He's going to be a popular target tonight.
Yes.
For Holyoke.
Do you want me to say this? So the Holyoke Purple Knights, they're 4-3 in the AA conference and 5-3 overall in the regular season. They're head coached by Rick Jewell, which is his 2nd season, and the number 1 seed in the Division II playoff bracket.
And you know what? I screwed up. That is my fault. They're actually the number. Those are my notes, but they're actually number 4 in this. They're number 4 seed in the playoffs. Central is number 1. So that's my bad.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I also put? I also put that they're the Holyoke Panthers.
Panthers, yeah.
That's Cathedral, Chris. Same colors, but so I stand corrected. It's the Purple Knights. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
If you read that, it's wrong. Long week, I guess.
Yeah.
But you said it right, so it doesn't matter.
But for the Golden Eagles, though, they're 7-0 in the AA conference and 7-1 overall in the regular season. They're head coached by Vladimir Brower, which is his 8th season.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
So first, and of course, it's 0-0 playoffs. So handoff to number 1. And he's going to charge his way. And he's going to go. And he's going to duke around, and Central catches up to him. And he's tackled around the 10-yard line. So that's Wardell. We're just talking about Wardell.
Holyoke is trying to come out of the gate quick, just showing Central, hey, this is playoffs and we're here to rock and roll.
They sure do. I mean, in the beginning, they didn't look too pumped up, but that first run by Wardell, he steamrolls his way to the sideline.
Yeah.
And here they are. They're on the 11-yard line here. So Peltier under center. Wardell in motion. He's going to hand it up the middle. And that's number 33. That is Brian Swarzewski. So they're top running back. Central sideline looking a little stunned here. So should be 2nd and goal. Actually, it'll be 2nd and 2. So ball on the 3. Holyoke threatening early.
Yeah.
Key is to protect that ball. They hand it off, and it looks like he's in for the touchdown. Count it. Holyoke strikes first. So Brian Swazuski, the 5'10" running back for Holyoke.
That was a very, that whole possession by Holyoke was very exquisite, I shall say. But Wardell had some great runs in the beginning of the game to get them closer and closer to the end zone. And
the kick is up, and it's good.
And then Brian Swazuski with the touchdown.
There is a flag. Let's see what the call is here.
Personal foul against the kicker. That's against Central. The kick is good.
So the kick will be good. Personal foul against Central. And Holyoke, I believe that was what, 3-4 plays?
Yeah.
Penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
So that'll push the kickoff up. And Holyoke will try to bury Central in their own end zone, or as close to it as they can. Then they kick it off at the 45-yard line. And low kick, and it's going to bounce, and it's going to roll into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. So that'll be a touchback for the Golden Eagles. Tank Walker and company will take the field next. So for Central, you know, they got Anton Williams back. He came back a couple weeks ago. He's he'll be backing up Tyreek Estrada Craps in the backfield. Certainly a worthy utility.
Yeah, he is a weapon. I think our previous game that we fielded, the last game of the season, regular season, he scored a couple touchdowns for Central.
He's got Walker under center. And he will hand it off up the middle. Whoa. Not fooling the Holyoke defense there.
Quick handoff to
Estrada Craps runs into a wall. That should be a. Oh no, they got to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Now, if Holyoke can force them to run the ball, take out their best take out their best weapon, that'll force Tank Walker to scramble or have to pass the ball.
Right. And then...
So Walker will keep it himself. He'll run it up the middle, and he'll be short. Yeah, he may have gotten the first there.
Tank Walker. Quarterback keeper.
So see where they place the ball. I thought he was short when he went down. His knees went down a couple yards before the...
Well, Central do have a couple more weapons for passing. They do have Isaac Morales and Carice Everett.
Yeah, certainly two speedy receivers. And oh man, almost thrown away. Luckily, Central recovers that ball.
Yeah, that was
recovered by Estrada Craps. First down, Eagles.
Estrada Craps with the recovery. That was a very
The ball went forward too, so it would have been a fumble.
I think they were going to try to do like some kind of trick there, but it didn't really do much.
1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Hand off to Estrada Craps. He's going to run up the middle, and he's stopped around this 18-yard line.
Very great run right there by Estrada Craps.
The deuce was loose on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Take that near the 14-yard line.
Yeah, the deuce is loose.
And they stick to the running game. They'll hand it off to Williams. Williams power runs his way up the middle. Good effort by Williams. He gains a few on the play.
Antoine Williams with the run.
And you got number 4 in there, DeAndre Goldson Fisher, the running back. And there will be a timeout.
I feel like this is going to be a back and forth game.
Well, the way it's going right now, yeah.
Which is good, you know.
Yeah.
The last thing I want to see is a bad playoff game.
Win or go home.
Right, literally. So it will be the last game of the season for either team.
Oh, it doesn't smell good.
I smell popcorn.
Popcorn, yeah, that's a new one.
And like the first time in weeks, the weather's nice.
You know, last week we were talking about how it's going to be cold.
Right.
What was it, 70-something degrees today?
Yeah, 72.
Jeez, November 6th, and it's, well, I'll take it. I'm not complaining.
Exactly. You know, New England has the most bipolar weather anyways.
Sure does.
After the timeout, Central coming back on offense, 2nd down and 3 yards to go.
So 2nd and 3 for the Golden Eagles. 2 backs in the backfield. And he'll hand it off to Williams. Williams goes through the middle untouched. Punches it in for 6. And Central retaliates with 7:37 left in the first quarter. And it looked like
flag on the play.
May have been an offsides by Holyoke, but we'll see what the call is.
Will be an offside against Holyoke.
Yep. Came in pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, way too quick.
Central going for the PAT. And it looks free kick. Free kick.
Flag.
So there was a penalty. It looked like another offside.
Another offside. Yeah, he's just a lot of jitterness, just really eager to get.
So they'll decline on that penalty and take the extra point.
Right. And just like that, folks, it's a tied football game, 7-7, and both teams have scored touchdowns on their first possessions in the game. So I feel like this game is going to come down to defense, though.
I think so too. You know, you got to protect the football. Both teams have to.
Right.
You know, Holyoke actually had a chance to win the game back in September. They had some silly penalties that they shot themselves in the foot.
Exactly. But, you know, the last touchdown was scored by the quarterback, Andrew Peltier.
Yep.
It was really late in the fourth quarter. I believe it's like a minute left or something to go in the game.
So Central boot it. Good kick. And that'll be a touchback for the Purple Knights.
Norman Carroll with the kickoff. Touchdown. Sends it right back. You got all of that one.
So Peltier and company take the field again for Holyoke. And the Central defense looking to make some tackles this time. But, you know, it goes both ways, you know.
Right, exactly, because, you know, both teams can score.
Yeah, and both teams ran up the field pretty quickly.
Exactly.
Peltier fakes the handoff. He finds number 22 open in the flat, and he jumps up, and Central needs 2 defenders to bring him down. So that was Gerard, I believe, on the reception.
9-yard gain.
Yep, Timothy Gerard, the tight end, the 6'2" tight end.
He was trying to jump over those defenders.
Yeah, use his weight for the advantage.
The hardest working man in Springfield out on the field, our mayor, Dominic Carlo. Great to see you, Mayor.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Oh, he's right there.
Where?
Right there. With the... That's our mayor.
Yeah.
With the slicky hair or whatever.
So that was first and... See if there's any...
City Council excellent Central grad Justin Hurst.
I just thought of something. I'm not going to say it on television.
So we got some local politicians tonight. We got the Honorable Mayor Sarno and City Councilor Justin Hurst on the field.
Yeah, I'm glad Bud Williams isn't here. Sorry.
So 2nd and 7. Peltier passes to the sideline, and he finds Wardell open.
Whoa.
And Central makes the tackle, but Wardell gains a few on the play.
Gain a couple yards.
Wardell, the 6'2" wide receiver. Another guy trying to use his size against the Central defense.
Hold us with a 3rd down and 2 to go.
So a big 3rd and 2 for the Purple Knights. Quick pass and a one-handed catch. Pulled it in like Gronkowski. That was Timothy Gerard again.
That was a really athletic one-handed catch right there. He had multiple defenders around him, so I feel like that wasn't like to be flashy. I felt like he did that.
He had to do it, yeah.
Yeah, he had to do it, right.
Reeled that in.
Right.
Pulled that out of left field.
Great grips.
So 1st and 10 for the Purple Knights. They'll hand it up to Swarzewski. He's going to punch through the middle, and he's going to get a 1st down and more. Holyoke not giving up here.
You have to have great upper body to do that.
Central having trouble with the tackling here. So another 1st down for the Purple Knights. Hand it off to Swarzewski again. He'll run it up the gut. Gain of a several yard gain there. Holyoke pumped up.
Holyoke is closer, getting closer and closer and closer with their rushing.
Getting about 6 on the play.
And we approach the 4:30 mark left in the 1st quarter. Peltier under center. Handoff again to Swarzewski. Gain of a couple on the play. Looks like he's short of the 1st down.
Yeah. I think so.
Swarzewski stopped short of the 1st down. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
So another 3rd and 2 for the Purple Knights. Holyoke looking to move those chains again. Keep this drive alive.
Yeah.
Hand off to Swarzewski again. He's going to bulldoze his way, and looks like he'll get that 1st down.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Swarzewski punches it through. Past the 20. That'll be 1st down for the Purple Knights.
Using some blunt force on that play.
A lot of force, because, Central's defense is not shy either. But Holyoke, they're just really quick on their feet.
Yeah, it looks like they got the size advantage too right now.
Yeah. I think mostly by height, though, in my opinion.
Yeah. Handoff.
Whoa.
And Swarzewski stopped in traffic.
Swarzewski can't find the hole. Stop short.
Central gets a stop there, finally. And loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12.
For those of you just joining, we'd like to welcome you to Springfield Blitz on Focus Springfield Community Television. I'm Christopher Stone alongside Zool, Mr. Cool Manzi.
Hey guys.
Peltier in the shotgun. He's going to look to pass downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antoine Williams.
And he's going.
And he's going the distance.
He's going all the way. He's going.
Nobody in front.
I think he will make it.
Count it.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
And Central's defense kicks it in. They kick it in, and they return it for a pick 6.
Great play right there by Williams. The interception and to run all the way down to the end zone. I guess Central's glad to have him back.
Yeah, oh man, perfect timing too.
Yeah.
Peltier looking to pass it down the middle, and Williams just waiting there and picks it off. They're going to go for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. So, good drive by Holyoke, but it ends with an interception by Williams, and they return it for a touchdown.
Yeah, I believe Peltier was trying to pass it to number 22, which is Timothy
Gerard.
Gerard, right. But Williams read that really correctly and intercepted that. But there was a lot of defenders around him, though, too. So it may seem like it was either going to be interception or an incomplete pass.
Yeah, you can't force the ball.
Yeah.
And but Central had a great read on that.
Mm-hmm. Especially in times like these, you can't really force.
So let's see if Central can stop them again here. Holyoke will get another chance. And Holyoke will take it around the 15, and they'll go up the middle, and he'll dive down close to the 30. So that was Wardell on the return. So 1st and 10 for the Purple Knights. So wind's picking up a little bit.
Yeah, a little wind. But the temperature is pretty dynamite.
Oh, it's beautiful. Overcast and warm.
Right.
I'll take it.
And I think tomorrow's going to be in the 50s.
Yeah. Fakes the handoff, and he's going deep. He had his receiver, but he overthrows it.
Yeah, that was a little bit overthrown.
And that looked like that was intended for... Can't tell if that was number 3 or number 1. We'll find out in a second.
I believe it was number 1.
Number 1? All right.
Yeah, Wardell.
So that's Wardell, yep. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Purple Knights. Peltier hands it off up the middle. Good, great tackle by the Central defense.
We got a tackle, damn it.
Eats up the Holyoke run game there. Coach is all happy on that play.
Yeah, and really
as they should be. gain of 1 on there, and it's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Purple Knights. Peltier. Pass incomplete. Intended for Wardell.
Wardell, yeah.
So that'll be a 4th down for the Purple Knights. Their first 4th down of the game.
What do you expect? Do you expect them to punt, or you think they're just going to go for it?
You got to punt it.
You got to punt it.
You don't want to risk it here. If you turn it over here, you have Central's got great field position.
Right.
No need to risk. No need to take risks now.
Yeah,
too early in the game.
Right, exactly. There's no need in this early in the game.
You're down by 1 score too.
Right.
Punt is blocked. So Central blocks the punt.
Great defense right there by the Golden Eagles.
Central D is certainly stepping up right now.
Yes. Like I said, the winner of this game is going to come down to defense because, you can play well offensively, but if you're not, playing well defense, then you're not, defense doesn't win games. Excuse me. Offense doesn't win games. Sorry, guys. I failed my permit test.
Which one? The driving one, right? Yeah.
No, the written one.
The written. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think you're going to say defense wins championships, right? Yeah.
Right.
And Williams gets the handoff, and
Anton Williams falls forward.
So he loses a step and gets tackled. Clock will keep ticking. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Full of action this first quarter, huh?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
No, they were trying to sub. They only got caught. They were trying to call.
Holyoke timeout.
So Holyoke calls the timeout. That's their 2nd timeout in the quarter. Ooh, nice. 5 timeouts per team and per half.
Central's cheerleaders are trying to get the crowd into the game. It's a pretty good-looking crowd. Not
yeah,
bad.
they started coming in late, but they're here. And that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Both teams, actually.
Teams.
So 2nd and 8. And Walker looks to pass. And good defense. Great read by Wardell. He turns around and gets his hand on it.
Great read right there. Because if that would have been completed, then this game would have escalated.
So
Central would also like to give a big shout out to on the field to none other than Mr.
So that was a fade route intended for number 1.
From Monmouth University,
Isaac Morales.
2014, always good to see you, Coach.
Yeah.
3rd and 8 for the Golden Eagles. Hand off to Williams, and he gets eaten up alive. Great stop by the Holyoke defense there. It's going to bring up a 4th down. 4th and 8 here. Now the question is, do they go for it now? Way out of field goal range for the kicker. I mean, this ain't the pros, so.
Exactly.
We'll see. They might go for it here.
Yeah, the clock is ticking. 21 seconds left to go in the first quarter, so we shall see what Central does.
4th and 12 here. Maybe they're going to try to draw the offsides. See what happens. And Walker is going to look to pass. He's going to throw it. He's got his man wide open. There you go. Too easy.
Too easy, yeah.
Just camping out, waiting for that ball to come to him.
Just like that.
So that was Corrice Everett, number 6.
That's who those 2 players we were talking about, Isaac Morales and Corrice Everett for the receivers for Central. Corrice Everett with the touchdown, and just like that, back-to-back touchdowns by the Golden Eagles in the first quarter.
So Holyoke just sitting in what Everett's just camping out there and he just pulls the ball in. He had a defender rushing in, but it was too late. And the kick is up, and it's good. So just like that, a 14-point swing. Central takes the they're leading now, but up by 14, 21-7. excuse me. That's the end of the first quarter. As you know, in playoffs, it's 11-minute quarters, not 12.
Oh.
So.
Do you know why is that? Why would they want the game to be shorter?
Keep the game going. Well, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But I was going to say that the Holyoke, like we said, defense is more important. So as you can see, Central have been playing well both offensively and defensively, and that's why they're ahead in this game so far.
Yeah, better balanced team, like you said. You know?
As far as Holyoke goes, they scored, but they're not playing that well on defense, and that's why they're trailing already in this game.
I will give Holyoke credit, though. It was a 4th and 12, but they just don't have any. They don't have a secondary.
Yeah.
You gotta have somebody on Morales and Everett.
Right. Can't be sleepy over there.
So Central kick it off. So 11 minutes exactly left in the first half. Central 21, Holyoke 7. And a good boot by the Golden Eagles. And Wardell is going to have to, and he dodges a tackle. And he's going to pick it up, and he goes by everybody.
Look at that boy run.
Good block.
Look at that boy run.
And he slowed down, White. You got to keep going, man.
Look at that boy run.
He's taunting, it looks like, but he gets it in.
He was kind of...
He's turning his head back.
Yeah, he was turning back, yeah.
Which slowed him down. He's lucky to get in, but...
How hilarious would it be if he did not get that touchdown from taunting? I would laugh. Whoa.
I mean, I don't know what he was... I mean, you know, when you're bringing it back, you want to make sure no one's around you, but...
Well,
as you can see, he slowed down. But
he slowed down. I think he was a little turning back because he bobbled the ball like a few times.
Well, yeah. Well, he was in the end zone. Central almost got the safety.
Right.
And great run by Wardell. But
very great run.
But wow.
Right. Wow.
So kick is up and it's good.
Wow.
So Holyoke strikes back quickly, and that will take, and that'll quiet down the Central side for momentarily.
Yeah.
The celebration of their last touchdown. Oh, you got to move on now.
Got to move on, right? It's a new quarter, and Holyoke now they just need to play better defense. You know, they just need to get a stop if they want to tie this up.
Well, you know, great kick returns can certainly fire up your team.
Yeah.
So maybe this can fire up the Holyoke defense here, and they can get some stops here.
A 99-yard touchdown. Woo.
Yeah. I'd be fired up.
Me too.
So you don't want that to stop.
Right, exactly. You just want to keep the gas pedaling and...
And Holyoke will kick it low, and it's going to roll past the 10, and it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty against Holyoke because the ball rolls out of bounds.
Kickoff is out of bounds. Central will take over on the 40-yard line.
So that's a gift for Central.
Oh, right, yeah.
They'll take over at the 40. So Holyoke will re-kick instead. They'd rather take their risk and do that.
I guess some coaches are pretty upset.
Ball will be brought back 5 yards. It'll be kicked off at the 35, so better kick this time, but here we go. He had to pick it up there. And Central looking for some room. Misses the spin move, but he's brought down short of the 25. Central claiming the AA conference.
All right.
This year they went undefeated in the conference. They were 7-0. 7-1 overall.
Yes, their only loss was against LaSalle Academy from Rhode Island.
Yep, the powerhouse down in...
That was such a random game.
Yeah, it's always the first game of the season they travel.
Right.
Usually they play Everett.
Eastern Mass team.
Yeah. Eastern Mass powerhouse usually. So holding on Central, that'll bring them back 10 yards.
I believe they're from Boston, right? Somewhere around there, right?
Yeah, outside of it.
Okay.
Yeah. 10:38 left in the half. Walker throws it to the outside, and gain of a few on the play. Pass to the flats.
Pass complete, game.
So it'll be a 2nd and 5. Crowd gets quiet right now.
Right. When a good play happens for the opposing team, the crowd will say nothing.
And good stop by the Holyoke defense. Run made up the middle by Strata Craps, but the deuce was not loose on that one.
No, it was backed up.
Backed up. Yep. So it'll be a 3rd and 5. And Walker's going to face pressure. He's going to dodge, and he's going to go to the right and take it himself. He's going to go out of bounds and gets the first down.
First down.
Yeah, Tank Walker, he didn't see anybody open, so he said, why not just get the first down and regroup.
Yeah, he bootlegged to the right and just kept it. That'll stop the clock at 9:28. Walker looks to pass. He's got his man open. That's Tyrese Estrada Craps. And he got burned. He burns the Holyoke defense. Takes it to the house on that play.
Yeah.
And Central showing they've got a passing game.
Just like that, the deuce just got unclogged.
Yeah, he was cut before. Now he's loose again.
Right. They definitely got to change his nickname.
Or his name. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, his number that's the issue.
Yeah.
We're just playing. But yeah, usually the thing is usually a running back has a number in the 20s.
Right, exactly.
So
irony, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure is. So they're going to go for the extra point. It looks like another offsides call against Holyoke.
Number 78.
78 just dives in.
Brendan Castro, a little bit too quick.
Offside Holyoke. Central will re-kick.
So Central will re-kick there. I'm liking the passing action tonight. I love it. That's what I love to see.
Yeah. But,
no running up the middle and scoring touchdowns.
Right. Central has been connecting very well.
They sure have. And the kick is up. And it's good. So Central regains their 14-point lead. Back and forth.
I think what's killing Holyoke right now is that they're not paying attention to what's going on out in the field. Like, they just expecting to get a lot of rush yards by Central, but they're not paying attention to the receivers or anything. I mean, of course, Tyrese Strata-Craps, he's a rusher, but in that particular play, it was a pass. So,
yeah, it's Central changing it up a little bit.
So that's what's killing Holyoke. They're not really expecting a lot of deep passes and stuff. And
yeah, they have no secondary. They really don't seem to have it. Then they're anticipating the run by Central, but a
touchdown by Craps and also by Carice Everett and Anton Williams.
And a high kick. And Number 15 gets it. And he'll swing to the left side. That was Adrian Ortiz.
Adrian Ortiz with the return. Gets the 17-yard line. First and 10 Knights.
So the Knights, Purple Knights, first time in the game, I believe, after kickoff, not getting out of the red zone.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, past the, I should say the 20.
Well, it looked like Wardell was expecting that ball to come to him.
Yeah, he was right behind him, Ortiz. And handoff to Wardell. He's going to swing to the right side. And he's going to miss one tackle, but he's going to be brought down. Short gain on the play.
As soon as the injury.
And I think that's Wardell, actually.
Yeah.
That'd be a
huge
big injury.
loss.
That'd be a huge loss if he gets off the field. So an injury timeout. Wardell looked like he was pointing to his lower abdomen, but I don't know.
He got hit by his shoulder.
Oh, he did? Okay. So possibly a shoulder injury here. He's up on his feet. That's good news. He's able to jog off the field, so good sign for the Holyoke Purple Knights. A little shaken up, but he'll take a breather.
Yeah, and you know, that's Holyoke's main targets for offense. So let's see what Peltier will do in this possession.
They still got Gerard.
Yeah.
Swarzewski has had some good runs so far. We'll see what they do. Fakes a handoff, dodges a tackle, and it's going to be incomplete.
Like
flag on the play, yeah, possibly.
Passing complete, flag on the play.
Gotta make the sack. I don't know. Whoever gotta make that.
Central wishing they made the sack on that play
because I believe that was that ball was intended for number 22 from Holyoke.
So that's Gerard,
Gerard, right? And I believe that was was there a call? There was. Was it a pass interference? So yeah, it was a pass interference.
It'll be a first down for the Purple Knights. Handoff up the middle. And that's, I believe that's number 5. So Nathan Yee gets his first handoff of the night.
6-yard gain.
Clock keeps ticking. Peltier under center. Yeah, and Peltier's going to keep it himself, but it's going to be a short game.
Yeah, and very short.
So that'll bring up third and 2. So gain of 2 on the play. Big third down here.
Yeah.
Every third down's big tonight. Gerard on the bottom of your screen, number 22. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it outside and incomplete. Intended for Yee. So 4th down for the Purple Knights here.
Yeah, even though 2 yards to go, I believe they would have to punt because if anything goes wrong, they'll give Central good field position.
Yeah, they blocked the punt. Central blocked the punt earlier.
Yeah.
It's like the Colts play.
Yeah. And they're gonna fake the punt, and it's thrown incomplete. So that'll be a turnover on downs.
In the half, that'll be a turnover on downs.
So Central will get the ball on the 33. And
once again, it's the first round.
now Central obviously scores here. That's
yeah, Central scores even that.
The Falcons of Midtown against Long Meadow. We have a score there. At the time, it's Long Meadow 14, Minnetonka 7 in the second quarter.
So winner of this game will play the winner of the Long Meadow Minnetonka game. Oh, we got some good football ahead.
Yeah, and they're playing right now, I believe.
Long Meadow, we're talking about Central getting better as the season goes off. Double reverse, handed off to number 6. I think that's Everett, and he gets tripped up. Actually, a good gain. So that was handoff to Everett, double handoff, and he's short of the first, but.
Well, let's now
second and 3, so gain of 7 on the play.
Let's now hope this game escalate because we don't want to see Holyoke to give up so quick.
To Everett again. Good move by Everett. Uses his shoulders.
Down at the 14-yard line.
Central has been very consistent passing the ball throughout this game, but Holyoke got to read better on defense.
Oh,
like I said,
I thought on that play, it looks like I think that was nope. I thought that was Williams, but it's not. I think that's 86, 88. Miles Bradley thought he was going to get by one defender and then the other, but Holyoke was waiting right there for him. Second and 6. Like I was saying, Long Meadow getting better throughout the season as well.
Yeah, they beat Minnetonka, I believe it was 27-23 in their last regular season game.
So handoff.
Anton Williams.
Handoff to Anton Williams.
Third down.
And,
short gain on the play.
And very quickly, they're playing right now, and the score is 14-7 Long Meadow.
Correct, yeah. In Long Meadow.
In Long Meadow, yes. Just had to put that out there, so.
Third and 6. And there's a flag on the play. Missing tackles by Holyoke, but they finally bring down Walker.
Just brought down flags on the play.
Let's see what the call is here. And refs taking a while to figure this one out.
Right. Too long.
And it sounds like Central's going to go for the field goal.
Ball start against Central.
That'll bring Central back 5 yards, and we'll see if Central actually does go for the field goal here. We got Norman Carroll, number 11, out there.
Carroll off the kick.
And the Carroll kick is up, and it's good. So Central extends their lead to 17. They're up 31-14.
Well,
under 5 to go in the half.
I believe in each possession Central's had in this game, they've had at least scored a touchdown or a field goal. Am I correct?
Yeah, they've scored on every possession. Yeah.
So that may seem to me that Holyoke, like I kept on saying it, but they're just not really reading that much on defense.
Yeah, they've done for the. I mean, except for that great run by Strata Craps for the touchdown, they've done pretty well defending the run. But
I mean, in this possession, they've probably their best defense, but They still let Central pretty close.
Well, yeah, I mean, Central's passing game is certainly stepped up tonight, and Holyoke has not really had an answer to it.
Right.
And it's a high boot. And it looks like, I think Yee's got it again. Nope, that's number 18. And he's going to bulldoze his way up middle of the field, and he's going to go past the 30.
Brought down in the 30-yard line.
So good return by the Purple Knights. They'll take over on the 31-yard line. 4:50 left in the first half. You're watching Springfield Blitz on Focus Springfield.
18, I believe, Paris Medina. That's a sick name.
Oh, yeah.
Medina. Paris Medina. Shout out to Paris Jackson, the son of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, so is it his son? What is it? His adopted son? What's
Paris Jackson?
Yeah.
No, it's real.
Oh, it's his real one. Okay.
Yeah. There's a real backstory behind it, but I'm not going to tell it on television.
1st and 10. Ball brought back 10 yards because of the holding penalty. Peltier looks to pass, fakes it. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to throw it downfield and had a man open again, but overthrows it. Intended for number 13. That's Brandon Jones.
You said 13?
Yep, Brandon Jones.
I thought that's Raekwon Acevedo.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong freaking score roster here. Thank you. Raekwon Acevedo, you're right. Same thing, right? No?
Yeah.
No, not even close. 2nd and 10. 4:44. And a high pass, incomplete, intended for Gerard. That almost looked like a duck ready to be picked off.
Right.
Jeez.
Back-to-back incomplete passes by the Purple Knights. If you guys want to see the previous Central and Holyoke football game, it's on youtube.com/Focus Springfield.
Yeah, just search Springfield Blitz. You can see all of our games from this season and from seasons past. Peltier. Pass is complete to Gerard up the middle. And that's a good stop by the Central defense.
That'll bring up 4th and 6.
So 4th and 6 for the Purple Knights. And looks like they're going to punt this time.
Yeah.
They should have punted last time.
Yeah, you know, that really costed them.
Timeout called by Coach Brower. 4:09 left in the first half.
4:09. That's a Beach Boys song that came out in 1962.
Yeah, that's also a nice kitchen cleaner for your house.
Yes.
Great on grease, tough on stains.
I'll tell my maid to get that. No, my maid.
Wait, what did you say 4:09 was?
No, it's a Beach Boys song.
Oh, Beach Boys. From 1962, huh?
Yeah. I know a lot of interesting facts, guys.
I love the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
What's that from? Great American music.
Jackie Chan in Rush Hour.
That's right.
And then Chris Tucker said, "You can't touch a black man's radio."
So what gave it away? My voice. Good deep punt. And will it stay in bounds? Nope. Flag on that. Or maybe not. Nope.
So they'll take over on their own 13-yard line.
So ball will be taken over at the 17-yard line by the Central Golden Eagles. Good boot by the Purple Knights. I see these people on their phones right now. It's like, hey, you got a playoff game in front of you. What
exactly.
are you doing?
It's like, oh, got to put this on the Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. Unless they're filming.
Yeah, it's different. You know?
Right.
Pressure up the middle. Walker just complete to Estrada Craps. And Walker misses nearly misses a deflection by the Holyoke defense. Estrada Craps, a great utility player. He's also a defensive back. Captain, too, on the Central Golden Eagles. Senior. They will miss him. More pressure up the middle. And incomplete. Saw a sea of white over there, but nobody got their fingers on that. So 3rd and 4 for the Golden Eagles. .347 left in the half. Holyoke shuffles their men around on the D line.
All right.
Walker fires down the middle, complete to Williams. Dodges
man, he just crossed him up.
Does a little dance, and they can't bring him down.
Oh
no! Williams. Holyoke having trouble with their tackles lately.
Yeah. He made a dude slip on a juke move.
Great effort by Williams to keep those legs moving too. But Holyoke just missing tackles left and right. Even when they have their hands around them, they can't bring them down.
Yeah, exactly. But there is an injury on the field, a Holyoke Purple Knight. I don't know.
Can't tell the number from here.
Yeah.
And Central really trying to blow out this lead. A little loss of words tonight, huh?
Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, 3:32 left to go in the first half. They have a commanding 17-point lead, but in the regular season though, Holyoke almost came back. You know, even though it was late in the game.
Yeah. And they've had a couple close comebacks to other teams this season.
But let's still see if they don't come back too late, because you know, like we said, it is playoffs. So if you try to come back too late, it's too late.
But the thing, it is tough to come back in this stadium if you're playing against Central.
Exactly.
Over the last few years, I know East Long Meadow knocked Central out of the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
And that's number 5. I believe that's Nathan Yee. Yes. Number 5 for the Purple Knights. Yep, Nathan Yee. So Central inside the red zone. They get it in the end zone here. I'd have to, well, it's too early to predetermine anything, but Holyoke's got to really kick it in.
Yeah, they really do. Defensively, that's their main issue. But hopefully Nathan Yee is okay, and he'll be back to play.
Yeah, Yee is the running back, cornerback. He's 5'7", 160 pounds. He is a senior. So, especially hate to see seniors go out.
Right.
It's their last year.
They're injured, yeah.
Hand off to Estrada. Oh, it's a keeper by Walker. Walker runs into some traffic.
A little trickery.
So good.
Calls his own number.
Decent run by Walker. He couldn't push through that hole, but it'll be a 2nd and 3 on the 10. Central threatening here and in command. Hand off to a shot of Craps up the middle, and there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it's trying to crash the run. Personal foul, face mask against Holyoke.
So face mask against Holyoke. That should bring them.
Goal for the Eagles.
Should bring them half the distance to the goal line.
From the 2-yard line.
So 1st and goal for the Golden Eagles. Hand off to a shot of Craps up the middle, and he gets it in the end zone. Strata Craps does what he does best, punches through.
Here's another touchdown by the Golden Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Okay.
So Central, Norman Carroll out for the kick. The Carroll kick is up. A laser shot. And it's no good. So Central goes up by 27. No, I'm sorry. 23.
Holyoke 14.
So with a 23-point lead, Central in command, 37 against Holyoke's 14. Holyoke had a great start.
They did, you know. They came out straight out of the gate with a touchdown. I think that was scored by Wardell. But after that, Central just came right back with a touchdown too. So
right, yeah, and quick. They score quick.
Right.
Holyoke turns it over with an interception, and Central punishes them with another.
And they just kept it going from there. And Holyoke, ever since Central's last recent touchdowns, they haven't answered.
Pulled in, and Holyoke's going to try to run up the middle, and they will wrap around him and swing and do-si-do with him, and he'll bring him down short of the 45. Right on the 45, actually. Good return by Holyoke.
That's number 18. That is Paris Medina.
Paris Medina with the return. Nice return back to midfield into Central territory.
Central coach is not happy. Not happy with the special teams unit not getting many hands on the receiver.
Yeah.
Holyoke's had some great kickoff returns, but they need to finish now.
It's a little drizzly.
Yeah, I felt something. Peltier has all day. He's going to keep it himself. Look out, ref. And Peltier's going to protect that ball, and he should get the first down there.
Like we said earlier, Peltier, he's known to rush the ball too.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to do what you got to do to keep the play alive.
Right.
The drive alive too. So clock will keep ticking. We're going to approach the 2-minute mark. Central cheerleaders talking some smack.
Yeah.
It's too easy. Peltier throws it in the dirt.
So easy. Let me see them play out there.
Intended for Gerard. Ball at Gerard's feet, though.
Hey, tell them who's on the wheel.
Well, the weather forecast is a 0% of precipitation, but I do feel drizzleness. So,
I felt something on my face.
Yeah, I mean, I know no one is. I know you're not spitting on me, Chris.
Well, I do. Yeah, I get excited. But no, that wasn't me.
Yeah, so I know it's coming from the sky. I can see clearly now.
Central with a 30-second timeout.
So Central take the TO. 151. left in the first half. 151, Bacardi 151. Not to promote any products, but that's a game we should play every time we see the score. I'm sorry, the time left on the time left. See if we can relate that number to something.
All right, we got 409,
409, 151.
We shall see what we might see in the time.
Peltier feels some pressure. He's going to swing right. So throw it up, and that's going to be. Oh! Wardell wants that one back. I'm sorry, that was number 17.
And out of the hands of Justin Brayton.
And I thought that was going to be picked for a second.
Bring us third and 10.
Intended for number 17, Justin Brathwaite.
He had some something there. Number 17, he had it, but then just dropped it.
He had the size advantage too. 6'2", 190 pounds.
Yeah.
The ball was to his side.
Right.
He had not the easiest catch in the world.
He basically kind of had like to twist his body.
Yeah. So 3rd and 10. Peltier. So throw it deep.
Felt the pressure.
And that is incomplete.
In the end zone.
Peltier felt the pressure on that one. That's why.
Yeah. He's got the arm. He certainly has the arm.
He does. Caesar's receivers has hands.
So 4th and 10. Maybe going to the second half, Peltier, instead of trying to throw the deep ball on every pass play, try to gain just 6-7 yards on each play.
Right, because you don't really need to force it too much, because the more you force it, the more risky and bad plays you're going to make. So I feel like the more better, smarter decisions and that Holyoke can make, that will benefit them to get closer and closer.
Yeah, and I think, they haven't had much success on the deep ball. Was he like 0 for 3?
Yeah.
1 for 4 maybe? I don't know, but his receivers aren't pulling in the ball.
Not really.
He's actually overthrown his receivers a few times.
That's what has been going on. A few passes in the past to like Wardell or Medina, they've kind of been overthrown, and they were open in some plays.
Yeah, true.
But it was just overthrown, so... And then one play, Peltier was trying to pass it to Gerard, but it was intercepted by Williams, and he scored it for the touchdown. So hopefully they can fix that up.
So 4th and 10 for the Purple Knights. 1:36 left in the half. You're watching Springfield Blitz on Focus Springfield. It's playoffs. Playoff football. Peltier looks to pass. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to scramble. And that's complete. Swizut looks like, Gerard pulls it in. So they get the completion finally, and they move the chains. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Come on, scoreboard. There you go. 1st and 10. And hitting off to number 5. I think that's Yee. Nathan Yee back in the game. And it looks like there's an injury on the field.
Run number 5, Nathan Yee.
Yee with some speed.
Holyoke has been
Speedy Yee.
Speedy. Oh, great nickname. But the Purple Knights players have been getting hurt.
Getting bashed up by that central defense.
Yeah, that's that 3rd player, I believe, that's been injured.
Sometimes you just land the wrong way and... So 101 left in the first half, 101 Dalmatians. There's
101
the
Dalmatians. Shout out to Walt Disney.
I'm sorry, I should have given you a chance to think of something for that.
Oh, it's all right.
I know you're just dying to just play that game.
Well, there is a lot of 101 Dalmatian movies.
Yeah, you know, I like the cartoon one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
It was funny. Horace and Jasper, those two
Right.
idiots.
But what was that lady's name?
Corella DeVille. She was scary.
She looked like she did lots and lots of drugs.
Yeah. Had to skin a bunch of Dalmatians, I would think so. 2nd and 7. Peltier, pressure, thrown up the middle, and incomplete. That ball was up for slim pickings there.
He felt the pressure right there.
Surprised that wasn't picked off.
So the player that was injured was number 54 of the Purple Knights. His name is Brian Boyle. And hopefully he's okay.
All right. No, absolutely. Yeah. I'm sorry, I was just looking at the clock here.
Oh, 50. 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover is a song by Paul Simon.
Okay, yeah, wow. I thought you were going to go with 50 Cent. All right.
Oh, and shout out to 50 Shades of Grey.
And 50, oh, that's right, yeah. Complete to Gerard. Gerard tries to bumble his way into the end zone, but he's going to be stopped short.
5-yard line. 1st and goal.
Yeah, I felt some more rain. 40 seconds left in the half. 40, that's...
I can't think of anything from
40. Huh.
I can't think.
Brendan, do you have an idea about 40? Well, there's a 40 ounce that you can drink. Jeez, I'm thinking about all alcohol stuff.
Shout out to NWA.
So 1st and 10 on the 4. And fakes a handoff, and Peltier's going to keep it himself. He's going to try to go to the pylon. He's going to fall short. Decent run, though. Gain of about 3.
Trying to get the outside. Brought down before the goal line. 2nd and goal.
Actually, no gain on the play. Thought he got a couple there, but 2nd and 10. Tick, tick, tick. And Central, the goal line defense. Goal line defense stops the keeper. And 9 seconds left.
9 seconds. That is Eddie Murphy's upcoming R&B album. It's Title 9. So, ladies and
Title
gentlemen,
9?
It's Title 9, and
Title
he's
9.
about to expect his 9th child. So I guess it is.
It's also the album that Adele made when she was in elementary school.
Oh, I did not know that.
Title 9?
Title 9.
Oh, just oh.
All her albums are titled.
Is that how many pounds? Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything.
She's always crying in her songs.
Nah.
You know, always complains about men is Kelly Clarkson. Every song's about how she can't get a guy or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that's another
Taylor
one.
Swift, right.
So, for her, she's like always falling for.
Don't be sad that you've getting fall to the trap, Taylor Swift.
She's so giddy.
Right.
I mean, hey, props to her, but she's a positive role model, but it's all corny to me.
It is. Fake singers.
9 seconds left in the half. 3rd and 3.
That's why I like Anita Baker.
Back after 9 seconds left. Big down for the Central D. Let's get it up for them.
And Peltier is going to throw it in the corner, and there is a flag. That looks like that's going to be a pass interference call. 4 seconds left, though. Time is not.
All right, move it up a yard. My thing is, it's within 5 yards. The ball wasn't in the air yet.
So they'll bring it up. Maybe a yard, about a yard. So 1st down, 4 seconds, so this could be the last play of the half.
Yeah.
But Peltier will make second first down with 4 seconds remaining.
So Central will stock the box here.
You gotta get to Ron still. 22 still.
Looked like early movement on Central side. We'll see what the call is.
Central takes the timeout.
Oh, no.
Timeout.
Timeout.
30-second timeout.
Hey, yeah, tell him to watch quarterback run.
Well, let's just see what Holyoke do. I feel, they were unsuccessful when they were Peltier was trying to throw it. But I feel like, it's better for them to rush it to get a touchdown.
Yeah, they tried a couple of times. Central stopped the rush. They're so close. The thing is, rushes take time off the clock, so they need to punch it in.
Right. Because if they do score, at least it'll give them some little edge heading into the second half. Even though they're down by 23.
Yeah, this score here would definitely keep Holyoke in the game, but
yeah.
And Peltier is going to swing to his right, and that's a good pass deflection by Central, and that'll kill. Time will expire.
Defense is stopped at the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen.
Those guys get paid. And that's the end of the first half. Central with a commanding lead, 37 to Holyoke's 14. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the halftime show. You're watching Springfield Blitz.
Welcome back to the football game, folks. Playoff action here at Berte Field. The Central Golden Eagles versus the Holyoke Purple Knights. The score is 37-14. Central's leading the way by 23 points. So let's see if Holyoke can get back into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're on practically the goal line, and they couldn't punch it through with the seconds to go, and now they got to kick it back off to Central.
These boys are working hard on the field and hard in the classes. Let's help them reach one of their goals instead of supporting the negative stereotypes. Help us support the positive. Help them get to the Nationals in Florida for a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Support your local school system, everybody.
Did the announcer say, let's not support our negative stereotypes?
Yeah, I heard something like that, yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to comment.
It's like way to bring light to the more attention. And a small, quick kick. And so an onside kick by Holyoke, but I think Central gets the ball.
Central looks to have recovered.
Takes 1 second off the clock. Again, this is playoffs, so quarters are 11 minutes long, not 12 minutes.
They are going to the NGYS, the next generation.
So just very quickly, I should say, the Long Meadow and Minichog game is also in halftime. Long Meadow's leading 14-7, and that score was only in the first quarter. The second quarter was scoreless. So whoever wins that game will play against the winner of this game right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and so if so Central, yeah, they would, since Central is the top seed,
yeah,
they would play here. The question is, who does, if they beat Holyoke, who do they want to play? Long Meadow, who they've had better success with in the season, or Minichog?
I believe Central
with the inexperience. So
yeah,
we'll see. 10:59 left in the third quarter. But hey, it's playoffs. Everything starts at 0-0.
And
doesn't matter.
And even teams play differently.
They sure do.
You never know how the outcome can be.
Ball on the 46. Walker passes it out to the flats. And that's caught by Everett. Everett's going to steamroll down the sideline. Cuts to his right, back to his left. Touchdown! Golden Eagles. Yeah!
Just like that, another touchdown by the Golden Eagles. And ladies and gentlemen, I shall say that they're very speedy, but Holyoke really needs to play better on defense. They just couldn't catch up to him.
They had no chance. They Central now trying to lay the beat down on the scoreboard right now. Holyoke, no answer lately. Kick is up. And the Carroll kick is good.
Hopefully this game doesn't really escalate.
So 13 seconds off the clock, and Central scores another touchdown.
So they're leading by 30.
They might have to instill the mercy rule if Holyoke doesn't wake up.
Oh man, and I believe Wardell is still injured for the Purple Knights.
Yeah, number.
He doesn't have his pads on.
Oh yeah, so number one was it Devontae Wardell?
Yeah.
For Holyoke, not on the field, no pads on.
No pads.
That's
Senior.
huge.
Also a senior for the Purple Knights.
Central with the boot. It's a laser kick right into the gut of the Holyoke receiver, and up the middle. Holyoke having some success running up the middle with the kickoff return, but they'll stop short of the 40. So Medina with the return. So Peltier and company's going to have to kick their offense into gear now if they want any chance to stay in this game. They're down by 30. Down by 5 scores. Jeez.
Yeah, Central's been connecting very well.
Handoff up the middle. Yee gets stopped in traffic there.
And also Central's been playing well defensively too. But like we said, in the first half, Peltier was trying to pass it to his receivers, but they were kind of overthrown, and they weren't able to catch up to the ball and get a touchdown.
Yeah,
so.
a few incomplete passes. His receivers were open. He just couldn't connect with them.
Yeah.
And the passing game for Holyoke's been pretty much non-existent this game. Peltier passes and incomplete. Intended for number 17.
So, just a quick. Oh, Chris, you can.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just a quick Lametta Minichog update. It's tied 14-14. Minichog scored in the fourth quarter, and it's in the fourth quarter.
Wow. All right. So that game's going by pretty quick right there. Tie game. Oh. That's the battle of the second and third seed.
Yeah.
In the Division II playoff rankings. Pump fake by Peltier. He's going to throw it deep down the middle. And picked off by Central. That is, I believe, Take Walker, the Central quarterback. Flag on the play, though.
Oh, great.
So it might be a holding call against Central.
Wow. So I believe that won't be an interception.
As a hold against Central.
So that'll be a first down for the Purple Knights. So instead of another interception, it's going to be a first down with a holding penalty against Central. Holyoke will get another look.
Yeah, they got lucked out right there. The Purple Knights really got lucked out.
And they're going to hand it off to Yee.
Whoa.
Yee, tough to bring down on that play. And a gain of about 4 on the play. Clock will keep ticking. I guess only a gain of 2 on the play. So 2nd and 8 on the 45. And Holyoke just trying to find the end zone again. It's been a while.
They're just trying.
Fakes the handoff. He's going to go deep. And that one's dropped by Walker. Walker had it again. And Peltier going for the deep ball, getting greedy. And it's the problem with this Holyoke offense. They're getting too greedy here.
Oh, man.
Not sticking to the short passes. Oh, man. Walker wants that ball again. He wants another look at that. That's in his hands, as you can see on the replay. Just couldn't pull it in. So 3rd and 8 for the Purple Knights. You're not going to get many more gifts from the Central defense.
Right.
Fakes the handoff. Peltier stumbles. And he's going to throw it down the middle. And that
Oh, my God.
That one's picked off. And
That's Court.
that's Everett.
Everett.
And it's just too easy. It's too easy.
Bringing it back to the 23-yard line.
Yeah, hopefully we don't fall down here from the jumping from the coaches.
Yeah, I know. It takes one silly fall, and Peltier slow to get up.
Oh, man.
You know, three times down the middle.
Right.
You can't throw it down the middle with a Central secondary.
My theory is this. If it didn't work the first time, it didn't work the second time, I don't think it will work the third time. I mean, that's my theory, though.
Yeah, well, his receivers are not creating much separation. They're behind.
Right.
The receivers are, I'm sorry, the defenders are in front of the receivers.
They're just giving Holyoke just giving Central the ball for free.
Yeah, at this point in the game, they sure are.
And especially at this point, I mean, this is playoffs, guys, and it's a 30-point lead. We can't have this. It's not winning football.
No, a little early to say, but if Central punches it in here, this game could be over.
Yeah.
And Williams does a little dance up the middle, and he's going to gain a few on the play. This ball will be placed at the 15. 2nd and 1.
If Central scores here, like you just said, in my opinion, I believe the game will be over. But, of course, they say a lot of miracles happen in playoffs, but I don't know.
So 8:25 left in the third quarter. 44 Central, 14 Holyoke. Holyoke's offense has crumbled.
Yeah.
Especially their passing offense.
Haven't gotten much done.
Peltier, I believe, led the league in passing yards this year. He was definitely in the top. One of the top quarterbacks, if not the top. And tonight he is shut down. Central hands it off. Oh, fakes the handoff. Hands it to Williams. Williams dodges a few defenders, and he's brought down short of the 20.
Brought down shy of the 20.
So 7:46. Tick, tick, tick. Central with a commanding lead. All they got to do is just run the ball now.
Right.
Not take any chances.
Right.
Protect the football, most importantly.
Got to protect that.
You don't want to give Holyoke any glimpse of hope here. At this point, they need a miracle. But,
They do.
but miracles are possible.
In the past, we gave shout-outs to Moses and saying that, teams need miracles. So see if Moses can actually come down here.
Well, Williams stopped short on the run there. It'd be good practice for another field goal. So 4th and 6. Yeah, Coach Brower, a good coach. He never tries to run up the score.
Right.
But yeah, certainly, if you're gonna, Longmeadow or Minnetonka, if they play them, whoever they play next, if they do win, certainly it could come down to a field goal or one possession. Because
that Central Minnetonka game was very close. Central won that game in the regular season.
So quick timeout by Central. That's their first of the second half. Walker getting the call from the sideline.
6:33 left to go in the third quarter.
6:33. What kind of number could we do with that?
Dr. J was number 6, Larry Bird was number 33, and they had a brawl in 1985.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, a little creative there. 2 numbers in 1. I like it. Hand off to Williams on the left side. He goes, stays in bounds, stiff arms, and gets inside the 5.
So we have for a first down.
6:26. I'm sorry, the ball will be placed on the 11. Thought he got a couple more yards, but Central, 30-point lead. 6:26 left in the third quarter. You're watching Springfield Blitz. It's playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Handoff to Williams. Gets tripped up. Flag on the play.
Not much room to run. Flag on the play.
So holding against Central.
Penalty go against Central.
Should bring him back 10 yards. Should still be first down. The clock will keep ticking.
Central first down and 22 yards to go.
So first and 23. Gotta change that scoreboard. That's not the 11-yard line. Handoff to number 13. 13 with some speed. That's a new number.
It's a new number, yeah. I wonder who
They
that
whip
is.
out my roster.
Hand out to Brandon Jones.
Brandon Jones. Sounds like. Yeah, Brandon Jones, number 13, the wide receiver, defensive back. He's a junior, 5'7", 165 pounds.
Central scores here, I think. I don't know, maybe too early to identify, but I think it may like ice the cake, in my opinion.
That could be the final nail in the coffin, even though there's a quarter left. And a pitch to Williams again. And Holyoke gets their arms around him, and they finally bring him down.
If Central scores 7 on this drive, Holyoke would have to score 37 points in under 17 minutes of play. That's roughly 1 touchdown every 3.5 minutes with holding Central scoreless.
That's a tough odds. Those are tough odds. I'd have to say.
A hold against Central.
I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Central, they get up early and they keep their lead.
Central back to 27-yard line.
Should have done our intro with that. It's Movember.
November.
If you can't see, but Zool's got, well, he did have his mustache on.
No, I got it back.
Maybe we can get a nice shot of that.
Yeah, I got it from the Steve Harvey souvenir workshop place.
Oh, yeah, I see the resemblance, yeah. Handoff to Jones again up the middle, and he's going to stampede his way through, gets a few yards on the play.
I've just seen some Holyoke fans departing. A group of Holyoke fans just left. It's kind of early to leave your team like that.
Yeah.
You know? At least have some faith.
So 3rd and 22. Tank Walker
Laser.
throws it down deep
My God.
to Isaac Morales. There's a flag.
Isaac Morales.
Big gain, but there is a flag.
Personal foul against Holyoke, face mask. Pass to be complete.
So first down for the Golden Eagles due to the face mask penalty. Holyoke just losing their composure here.
Yeah, they it seems like they're kind of giving up.
Yeah, and I mean, they had a 3rd and 22.
Yeah,
That's the thing, you got to capitalize on those types of plays.
you have to.
You can't give up yards like that. And Walker will keep it himself, and he's going to dive head first.
Tank Walker in, touchdown.
And he gets the touchdown. And Central approaches the 50-point mark. Haven't seen that all season yet. First time.
I think
Go.
I'm gonna be honest. I think, in my opinion, I think Central is gonna win this game. If Holyoke proves me wrong, but I'm
It'd
not
be the
sure.
upset of the decade. I would think.
Decade if they do that. But like I said, they really gotta shock me.
Maybe of all time. I don't know. I don't know high
time,
school,
of all.
but for high school at least.
Oh, high school, yeah. I was gonna, of all football leagues.
No. So maybe an early motion. See what the call is.
Yeah, it's getting pretty dirty.
I'll tell you. You know what? It's almost 9 o'clock. It's beautiful out.
I know. I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
It's like I feel
might
so
take my-
happy.
I might take my jacket off. No
Because
wind.
If you guys seen in our previous football games, if I've sounded a little gloomy or a little upset, it was because of the weather. But I
Yeah, I
feel
could hear
great.
it chittering at one point last
Yeah.
week. So the kick will be up, and it's good. 51 Central, 14 Holyoke. It's officially a blowout.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. What did you say? If a team leads by a certain amount of points, is a what?
Well, I mentioned a mercy rule, but I don't. I have to check. Let me check with our one of our players here. Question: is there a mercy rule? Like if you guys go up by a certain amount of points, do they let the clock keep ticking?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I thought, yeah. I forgot how much, yeah. So, I believe, yeah, I think they have to be, I don't know by how many points, but.
They don't do that.
Oh, they don't do that, okay. So no mercy rule.
No mercy rule.
Nope, they'll just keep playing.
Let's see how many points Central can score.
Well, I mean, they'll keep playing anyway, but
Right.
I meant, thinking maybe the clock would keep going, but no. I think the thing is, too, is you can throw the ball out of bounds. You can still control the clock, so
Right.
I think that's why. I know in hockey, I think you go up by like 6 goals or something in high school. There is a mercy rule,
Right.
but it has to be within 5 minutes left of the game or something.
And same with basketball too. There's
Yeah.
a mercy rule.
But as the ball can go out of bounds here. That makes sense. So Holyoke looking to charge up the middle with a kickoff return, and good stop by the Central defense there. Medina with the return. So the ball will be placed at the 15 with 3:15 left in the third quarter. 3:15. What's the number?
3:15.
3:15. I don't know.
Well, if just 2 seconds, like if it was 3:13, that would be the area code of rapper Eminem.
Oh yeah.
From Detroit, but
Actually, 315 is a Central New York area code.
Oh.
Syracuse.
there you go.
Yeah. So, clock will keep ticking. We're going to approach the 3-minute mark. 2nd and 5. And Holyoke, from the get-go, even the opening huddles.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. When both teams met in the center of the field and they pumped each other up, you could just tell Central was really fired up.
Right.
They were in a mood. They were really pumped up. Holyoke kind of looked kind of nervous and
Yeah,
not much animation.
There was no excitement.
All right.
That they're in the playoffs. They've kind of like lackadaisical a little bit. Just like, all right, okay, but not really like, all right, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Big difference. But I told you this during halftime, but in the beginning of the game, I thought it was going to be back and forth. You know, Holyoke scored the touchdown, then right after, Central scored a touchdown. And I thought it was going to be back and forth, but all of a sudden, Central's just been capitalizing after they scored their second touchdown.
Yeah, they've been in control ever since.
Yeah, since they've been having a commanding lead, they haven't looked back.
So Peltier under center. Flag on the play. Actually, that's not Peltier. That is number 8. I think 18 is under center now. So Paris Medina under center now. And low pass, but it looks like it's complete.
Pass complete.
That's to number 25.
25,
Bye.
1:28 left in the third quarter.
The coaches,
We still got another quarter.
yeah, we still do, but these coaches want to go home to the
Yeah, they did their job.
right, screaming and jumping, cursing.
They're up. They got their commanding lead. Punch out early.
Right.
And looks like a handoff to number. Can't tell.
Yee with the run, not much
Yee,
room.
number 5.
Right down behind
So less than a minute to go. Even Holyoke has some of their backups in at this point. We still have another quarter to
They
go.
do, yeah. You know, for some reason, it feels like it's the fourth quarter, but
Yeah.
it's still the third quarter. It's 51-14.
Well, you know, it's like usually at the end of the fourth or close to the end, they start bringing in their backups, and it gets
Right.
slow like
Give up.
this,
Yeah,
and not much anticipation.
right.
But yeah, Holyoke dumps it out to the outside, and
Pass complete to Yee.
he completes the pass at the 40. So both sides getting really quiet. So at this point, it's really a game of both teams' future upcoming stars.
Exactly, you know. Stars leaving, stars uprising.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the third quarter. Your score, Central High 61, Holyoke 14. Once again, I bet you're hungry out there. Go run over to the
Nah, I'm
concession
thirsty.
stand. We got plenty
I'm
of
thirsty,
food.
yeah. I want some
I'd offer you
water.
hot chocolate, but it's not that cold out.
Yeah,
Get a
right?
nice, refreshing cold soda.
Ice cold soda. So that's the end of the third quarter. We got 11 minutes left of the game.
I want some Polar Spring, to be
A
honest.
report from the Long Meadow Miniature game. That game has gone into overtime.
Wow.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
At 14-all.
overtime.
That'll be a good big game.
Longmeadow
So
versus
overtime
Minnesota.
game for the Long Meadow Miniature game.
I believe it's 14-all.
Tough teams on that. Both teams got better throughout the season, especially Long Meadow. But Minichog, very consistent throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
Who would Central rather play? The inexperienced Minichog or the gaining momentum Long Meadow?
I feel
Yeah,
like
'cause
they
Long
would want to
Meadow,
play
yeah,
against
they-
Long Meadow, yeah.
Yeah, Long Meadow, they played them better. Minichog actually had the lead against Central earlier this season, and Central came back from behind and won within the last 29 seconds of the game.
Yeah. Well, I feel like they want Long Meadow because they've played better against them. But those two teams have a long history of playing against each other.
They sure do. Battle of the Super Bowls.
Right.
Long Meadow definitely dominated for a good 10 years, but Central always there with them, and they've actually won last couple of years. I'm trying to remember, when was the last Central title? Was it 2012? I forget. But they've always been in it, whether they've won or not.
Right.
So.
You know, both teams are, you know, back to Long Meadow and Central, they're very familiar with each other because they've been playing against each other for so long.
Yeah, long-time rivalries.
You know, but if it's Central versus Minnehaha, that would be a very close game because, you know, like you said earlier, Minnehaha had a commanding lead versus Central, and then Central came back to win later in the game. But I think that would be the first game, one of the first few games in a long time Central will be tested.
Oh, right, yeah, and I heard the lighting in Minnehaha is a little different. But that's weird, though. Long Meadow was the second seed. Why are they away?
Long Meadow's home.
It is home. That's okay. Yeah, you know what? On Mass Live.
You were saying when Central played Minnehaha, it was away.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So
Gotcha.
Minnehaha had home field advantage.
Right.
I felt like Central hasn't been tested though in a while, cause.
Yeah. Well, you know those Eastern Mass teams are pretty tough too.
Yeah. Because as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that close.
You know what I would have loved to see is Agawam and Central. I think Central would have beaten them, but Agawam, I think, has one of the best point differentials this year in all leagues. But yeah, I think just the size of the, I think Central has a bigger team.
Yeah.
But that would have been a great team, great game.
Would have been a great game. But you know, Holyoke, they showed up in the first quarter, but
and that's about it.
That's about it.
I shouldn't laugh, but you know.
Well, sorry, folks.
But hey, you know, Holyoke had a much and throws going to be up for grabs, and it's going to be incomplete.
Nice pass.
Medina throws deep downfield, incomplete.
Holyoke not in the playoffs last year, always just outside of it, outside of the rankings, and can't hang their head on this season. A good season. Unfortunately, it's their senior quarterback's senior season, so he will not be back.
That'll be Peltier, Wardell.
And they lose Gerard as well, the 6'2" tight end.
Man.
And incomplete again. That's a third down. That'll bring up fourth down. Stops the clock at 8:38 left in the game.
Yeah, Peltier's not in the game, folks. So their backup QB, Paris Medina, who had a few receiving yards for the Holyoke Knights. That's their backup QB, and he'll be displaying some of his special skills of throwing.
And Medina is going to scramble to his right, and he's going to dodge a tackle, but finally gets brought down. And don't know why there's not any clock killed on that play, but it's definitely 8:28 at the start of the play. I think the scorekeeper went home too.
Yeah. Everyone's going home.
Central 51, Holyoke 14. You're watching Springfield Blitz on Focus Springfield. A lot to look forward to in Focus Sports. We got high school basketball and some hockey coming up. And some swimming. Yes, we're going to expand our coverage this winter. Looking forward to that.
Interesting swimming going on.
And a fumble by Central, bobbled, and they do recover it. That is number 8. I think that's a backup quarterback.
Number 8.
Yep.
Aaron Moses Williams taking the snap.
So Aaron Moses Williams, the sophomore quarterback, 5'4", 140 pounds.
Central's quarterback last year was named Aaron Williams.
Yeah, a lot of Williams. And before that, it was Cody Williams. So
A lot of Williams.
scramble on the outside. That's number 28. Anthony Lomax.
With the run.
There is a lot of Williams in Springfield.
Yeah, they are.
I wonder if those are Teresa's children. Never mind.
It's like Smith in the suburb. You know, there's
Smith.
a billion of them.
Smith,
Yeah.
Williams, Johnson,
Johnson, Jones.
Jones, Robinson. The only people I met whose last name is Manzi are Italian people.
Yeah. So, again, Lomax.
Central number 28 doing his thing, making his way down the field.
I believe that's Anthony Lomax. Said somebody else, though.
No.
Well, I'm going to go with Lomax because that's what this roster says. So, Anthony Lomax with another great run. 7:25 and counting. Okay. Handoff, and Central stopped on the run there.
So, Chris, what do you think Holyoke just miscommunicated on in this game that made them trail this much?
Number 29, Jordan Lowry.
They try to force plays. Starts off with that first interception. I think was it Williams? I forgot who made the interception.
Williams, and then went off to make the touchdown.
He tried to force it to Gerard. I don't think he saw him come out or come out of nowhere. But and then when they were just trying to throw the deep ball, go for the short yard plays.
Yeah.
You don't need to gain a first down right away. It's good to go downfield, obviously, but you don't have.
Lowry with the run to the outside.
You don't to get a first down. You don't have to gain 30 yards.
Right.
Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, if not the greatest. He doesn't throw the ball deep.
Right, but I highly doubt there's any Tom Brady-like players.
Yeah, it's a little different in the NFL.
But I do understand what you're saying. For Holyoke, offensively, they've been having a lot of miscommunication with long distant passes,
incompletes. But also too, the Holyoke secondary did not show up tonight. They let a shot of craps blow by on a couple great plays, and kudos to him. I'm not taking credit away from him.
Right.
And of course they couldn't defend Corrice Everett and Isaac Morales either. Again, those guys are great players, but
and Antoine Williams
at least have a guy on them,
Right.
Got to have a man on him at least.
Exactly.
Report from the other
And then, what do you think Central?
22-14 over Minichog.
Sorry, I missed that one. Oh, so Long Meadow takes the victory?
They won that game against Minichog. The score was 22-14.
So the winner of this game, we'll say it now. Central will play Long Meadow next week at home.
Wow.
For the Western Mass Championship, the Division II Western Mass Championship.
That'll be an interesting
game. Pass to the outside in the end zone, incomplete.
Is it really necessary to score now for Central? It's like,
you got your backups in there now. They want to get some reps in.
Want to break a sweat, I guess.
Yeah.
Get their name in the stat sheet.
Yeah, you want to get got to get some reps in now. Might as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not,
Yeah.
Gives them confidence. You never know when your number's going to be called.
Right. But I do think, like we said, I think Central do want to play against Long Meadow, and they got their wish.
Yeah.
Central champions over here, previous couple years ago.
Okay, yeah, whereabouts? Oh, yeah, okay, yep. So you got Cody Williams from Monmouth, former quarterback for
it's a great time to call home
Central. You got Juwan Williams.
Pull those cell phones
Those
out.
are custom.
She's doing class anyway.
Who?
Pull them out. Call your mom. Call your
Oh yeah,
dad.
just as bold. Yep, former running
Get
back.
that ride going.
Yep.
The
So
wonderful
Cody
man.
Williams,
We don't want
Juwan
to
Williams.
hear.
We used to call that the Williams to Williams connection. Can't forget either Malik Johnson too. Remember him? Oh, Malik Johnson's here. All right. Yep.
So,
Down Holyoke.
for Holyoke, 37 points in just over 5 minutes. 1 touchdown every
What's
50
last
seconds
fella?
to win. I repeat,
Holyoke run, that'll be
37
second
points
and 2 for the
in just
Purple
over
Knights.
5 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
1 touchdown every 50 seconds to win the game.
So there is a possibility.
They just need to score every 50 seconds.
And decent run up the middle.
I do.
That'll bring up first down. And the clock will continue to tick now.
I predict that Central will win this game.
I don't think you have to predict. I think you know.
Oh, I do know.
Yeah.
And you know how I know? Because of my role model. Shout out to That's So Raven for giving me the abilities. Raven Simone.
She on the View now?
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in the game.
every
in the past.
game.
Yeah. And I always ask that stupid question.
Yeah,
Clock
I mean,
keeps ticking, approaching the 4:20 mark.
the crazy stuff
Yeah.
she says in that show, she may get fired, so.
What number relation can you come up with for 420, Chris?
Oh, 4:20? Oh, I could. Hitler's birthday? Well, I had to say, I didn't want to say anything else. But yeah, well, you know, April 20th. How about that? April 20th.
Rest in peace.
I think that is his birthday, right?
Yeah,
I always,
yeah, it is.
I would must, you know, something. I've been
if he
lied
only
to.
got accepted to that art school, everything will be okay.
But yeah, 420 is celebrated by the
Nazis.
well, not I was going to go the free-spirited pass up the middle, incomplete to 26.
Pass over the middle.
Say the free-spirited people that like to
They enjoy
engage in
the earth.
cannabis. Yeah, earth. Yeah. So I'm going to quit while I'm ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to Bob Marley and the
Yeah,
Wailers.
Bob Marley. That's what I should have
One
said.
love.
Stupid.
Snoop Dogg, my future role model too. Shout out to him. Formerly known
Willie
as
Nelson.
Willie Nelson, yeah. Whoopi Goldberg's lips.
Jeez. 329. I can't think of a number for that one.
Nah, I can't.
Medina throws it downfield and out of the reach of his intended receiver. Pass was closer to. That was one of the closer incomplete passes of the night. 3:22. 3:22. I don't know. I'm starting to feel rain.
Yeah, I felt so throughout the game. I've been feeling some little drizzles, but luckily it hasn't like really rained. And if it rains now, probably wouldn't really matter because the game's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Shout out to Vince Carter.
Shout out to Vince Carter from the amazing 2000 Slam Dunk Contest.
Yeah, the Superman dunk. I'll never forget that one. The two-handed slam.
It's over. That's what the Central players should do right now.
Yeah, he jumped from the foul line, right?
Yeah, with two hands.
Two hands. Yep.
That's ridiculous. So Paris Medina's going to run for it and short for the first down.
Who are you guys talking about? The two hands thing from Central?
Vince Carter.
Yeah, he like from the free throw line, like 2 hands in the dunk contest. Yeah.
First down for Holyoke.
Probably the greatest dunker of all time.
Oh, he had some springs in his legs. He sure did. Yeah, I had to confirm that. I was like,
Yeah, you're right, Chris.
I was right. Jeez.
Did you read his book, his autobiography, Nastu Chant?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got a nice Wikipedia page on all that stuff. And that's all I'm gonna say. 2:30 something left in the game, and another run up the middle. Holyoke's just gonna keep running it just to kill some time here.
Yeah. I ain't mad at that.
I think they want this assault to be over with. But you know, it's a learning experience.
Right.
Unfortunately, they lose some key players this year.
They do.
But every team does, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You do have to graduate at some point.
You sure do. And we're going to approach the 2-minute mark. Second and 5. Haven't really called the play in about 5 minutes. And pass complete. That is number 20 something. Oh, 24. I put my roster away.
Complete to number 24, Jerry Ortiz.
Thank you, Mr. Announcer.
Bringing Holyoke into Central Territory.
That was Jerry Ortiz.
Minute and a half remaining.
6-foot tight end. Sophomore. You know, looking at Holyoke's roster, they got some size.
Yeah.
Some of those guys will be back next year. Hopefully they grow an inch or two. You never know.
Be effective.
Yeah. And deep ball. And
Nice.
that's going to be incomplete.
Deep pass. End zone. Incomplete.
So incomplete, that'll leave 1:20 left on the clock. 2nd and 10.
120. That's
120.
That's somewhat.
120.
No, that's 112. Never mind.
Oh yeah, like the band.
Yeah, the R&B group
Yeah.
managed by P. Diddy.
Yeah. Whatever happened to them?
Well, like a lot of Diddy artists, if they don't go platinum, he drops them.
Yeah. That's right.
So they had like I think 1 platinum album, and then they went gold and said, "You guys are not enough." And then
You know who I was thinking it was? D12. I don't.
D12. All right.
That was Eminem, right?
Eminem's, yeah.
Detroit label. I don't know.
Yep.
Incomplete again. That'll be 3rd and 10.
That's the right incomplete.
So 1:15 left in the game.
I forgot the member.
The rain's starting to come down.
Yeah.
Well, at least they held off. That could have been a nightmare for both teams. Slippery ball.
1:15 to go. First and 15 was the record label of Lupe Fiasco. I got another one right there.
Wow, all right, good one.
Minute 15. Students. Call, text. However.
January 15th? I don't know. Nothing on that one.
Nothing. Isn't that Luther King?
Oh, MLK Day. How can
Is
I
that
forget?
MLK Day?
I don't know.
I should know this.
It's on Mondays.
Yeah, it changes every year. Was
Okay.
it his? What about his birthday though? Is
Birthday,
that
I believe it is January. either 15
Medina
or 17.
scrambles, keeps it himself. Maybe he'll stay in bounds, and he does.
Let them score for
And
once,
a good
man.
tackle by number 80 by Central. And
If he's heard this late in the
Medina
game.
not moving much on
By
this.
number 80, Elijah Ayers.
The clock will stop at 1:07,
First down
Medina.
run.
and he gets up.
Oh, man.
.107 left in the game, and people are heading out.
Call home for your ride.
Hey, I need a ride home. Brendan, can you bring me home?
We should have our own like private jets when we come here.
Yeah, that'd be great, huh? Just land right on the field.
Right in the middle of the field.
They'd love that.
Shout out to Donald Trump.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
who will be a guest host for Saturday Night Live tomorrow night at 11:30. So
I haven't
tune in.
watched Saturday Night Live for like, what, 10 years now? I don't know.
Yeah. I don't watch
Show's
it.
still
that-
on?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch it when they have corny hosts. Like, they had Miley Cyrus, and it's like,
And this should be the final play of the game. Less than 30 to go. And they're going to run it up the middle they're going to hand it off to number 34.
All right.
And this game is
over.
Just about over. We'll see if Holyoke just hangs out and lets the clock run. And they will.
Yeah. And it will be Central versus Longmeadow next week.
For the Western Mass title, it's going to be Central versus Longmeadow. The longtime rivals will battle for the Division II title. We'll see you next week. Good luck. So that's the game, folks. Final score: Central 51, Holyoke 14. That's it from us up in the broadcast booth. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week for more football playoff coverage.
Once again,
have a good night.
Central High Golden Eagles will go on to face